Hi, my name is Sharon. I'm a timekeeper for the city of New York.
My name is Manny. I'm a purchasing assistant for Berry Jewelry.
And we live in Queens, New York. We met through mutual friends who attended the same college.
So we all decided to all meet up and go to a bar. The bar was called New Bar. So after a few drinks, getting to know each other, talking, we actually got so comfortable with each other we decided to go on a date the following day.
It was nice. We went to Rockaway Beach.
Talked there for hours. Hence, here we are now. We've been together for 3 years and we've lived together for 1 year now.
I wear the pants. Our relationship is very fun. We do a lot together. We go out everywhere, snowboarding, anything. It's really good. We get along very well. Our communication skills are way up there, and we have a great relationship as friends, as a couple. I'd say I'm more laid back. I can be if I have to be, I can bring that side out, but for the most part, I'm a laid back kind of person.
Well, our biggest up or if you say milestone would be moving in together and of course our engagement. Well, when it comes to the engagement, my whole plan was to include Alex. So the way I started the day off was I went to go pick up Alex from school and I went to go pick up her from work. So when we go to the restaurant, I tell her to go inside and put her name down on the list. So while I go park the car with Alex. And in the car with Alex, I tell him the whole plan on how we're going to do everything. So within a few minutes into dinner, I gave him a little signal. That signal was for him to tell his mother that he has to go wash his hands. Then I'll take him. So in the bathroom, I give him the ring and what he has to say. So after 10 or 15 minutes, after we come back to the table, he turns to his mother and says, "Will you marry Manny and make him my stepfather?" She agreed, and now we're at this point.
It was really nice. My vision of our wedding day would be a perfect day, sunny, all the flowers in bloom, since, we're getting married in a garden. All our family and friends, everything perfect, everybody on time, everybody dressed, everybody looking beautiful, and to come out married to my bestest friend. We have different visions of our wedding. I envision a romantic, candlelight, beautiful dinner, flowers, everything. And, just everyone there, everybody having a good time, everybody leaving and saying that, they've never been to such a beautiful wedding. That's basically my vision of our wedding.
Well, it was up to me, and I had all the decision-making powers. I'll pretty much get married in City Hall, go to a nice restaurant with just intermediate family, and then go on a pretty long vacation, and that's pretty much it. That's my whole vision of the wedding.
The only good thing he said was the vacation. The ceremony, as I mentioned before, is going to be in a garden. It's going to be the Queens Botanical Garden. And our reception hall is Terrace on the Park. It's also in Queens, Flushing, New York, to be exact. And we have a guest list of approximately
25 people.
25 people. Basically, I do the research, I do the planning and making all the decor, and he puts his input, agrees, disagrees, and...
Yeah, my only role is to plug up the money.
Yeah.
My opinions don't really matter.
Yeah.
Well, when it comes to other people giving their input, unless they plan on giving me chip-ins or helping out money-wise, I think I won't even recognize any of their opinions.
My idea is a little bit different than that. I try to take people into consideration and see what their opinions are and see if they, satisfy us as well as, the situation. And, I try to make people feel comfortable. I don't just disregard what they're telling us. We're definitely competitive in nature. I'd say about equally. We try sometimes to, hide it a little bit, but it still comes out. In the morning, we kind of do a silent race for the bathroom. See who, gets there first and who showers first. It's like a constant race here and there. Sometimes we, wrestle a little or something.
Try to show, dominance. So I have to let her win sometimes,
You're right. He doesn't let me win. I can be opinionated depending on the situation. And depending if it has to do with me or not. If it has to do with me, then yes. I want things a certain way and the way that I want them. And that's just how it is.
I'm willing to compete for the outcome of the actual wedding. Because when it comes to it, I'm going to win. So basically, it's going to come out the way I want. It's going to be cheaper on my pockets. So yes, I am willing to compete for the wedding. And I'm fine with the results.
I'm going to win. He sucks at everything. Not everything, but, competitions. My hobbies, well, to be honest, I really don't have much time for a hobby, but if I'd have to pick a hobby, I'd say I like to shop, I like to go on the internet, but for the most part, I'm more about school and work and my son and my family, There's really no time for hobbies.
Well, when it comes to hobbies, I have 3 basic hobbies. In the winter, I love going snowboarding. And in the summer, I love riding my motorcycle. But in all seasons, I love playing my PS3.
I struggle with time. I usually late for stuff. I'm hoping that, I'm not late for our wedding and I'm there on time. And I'm definitely going to try.
I have to give a tolerance time of at least about 1 hour.
It's not that bad. It's not an hour. I'm Dominican, okay?
I'm on my 5th prestige in full booty. Our communication is one of our best qualities that we have. We're not confrontational. We don't even argue too much. Well, we do argue, but about stupid things like, what are we going to eat? Which is not a real big argument. Which most people would wish they can argue about, except for other stupid things. But we're pretty loving. We like to go out, and we compliment each other. All of the above.
I'd say it's the same thing, communication. We communicate very well. We get along very well, It's a good relationship. Like friends before anything. We should be picked to be on Whose Wedding Is It Anyways? Because we will make for a great episode. We will bring a lot to the table. We will fight and struggle for, what we need and what we want, and we'll get it.
And I'm a character in itself, so I can make the whole show.